Hey, we're Candid. We're here with ESMEDIA. My name's Rob.
I'm Sam.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Dan.
Thank you.
I feel there's something on my mind. I've got a lot to say. 'Cause I could stay.
Hi, I'm Katie with ESMEDIA. We're here at Live Loud with band Candid. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Of course. Yeah, I'm Rob. I sing and play the guitar.
I'm Sam and I play bass.
I'm Ben and I'm the drummer.
And I'm Dan and I play lead guitar.
How does it feel to be compared to major bands like CATFISH and the BOTTLEMEN and the Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah, obviously it's great to be compared to bands. We don't want to come across as like just another one of those bands, you know, like we get compared to CATFISH a lot, but we don't want to just be like a CATFISH tribute band. I think when we started out writing music and that, I feel like that was the main inspiration. So we were initially sounding very CATFISH and the BOTTLEMEN, but we're trying to move away from that. We've got a few new tunes we're playing tonight, so obviously it's great hearing that we sound like those bands, but like I feel like we'd like to make our own sound as well. Yeah. So it'd be good. What about you, Sam?
I have no opinion.
He has no opinion.
How did you feel 5 minutes before opening for Scouting for Girls?
I feel like, yeah, we were ready for it, to be honest. I don't think we ever play a gig when we're not ready. So we're not like, the only thing would ever make us nervous is if we weren't rehearsed enough. The rest of it's just up to fate, really. You just if something goes wrong, it goes wrong. But if we're well rehearsed enough, we are not too nervous. No, but it was amazing, like seeing everyone come in and queue up outside for the Scouting for Girls gig. And obviously playing in your hometown in front of a crowd that big is always a pleasure.
So was that your best gig, or have you had another one that you've been like, that's the best? Do you think you could beat Scouting for Girls?
In terms of like actual numbers of people in one space, that was like the biggest. But in terms of like enjoyment, I don't know, for me it was like the Riskus gig or Godiva. For me it was supporting the band called Riskus in Birmingham. They've got like a really dedicated Birmingham fan base, and they all started like jumping up to our tunes and that. So that was great to like finally see some people like dancing like mosh to your songs is an achievement.
I think Godiva was great as well, just because we've been going to Godiva since we were kids, so it was just great fun to finally be able to play it.
Yeah, for me, definitely Godiva Festival, because the whole experience was just another level. The stage was massive. We had people setting up our gear for us that we haven't had before. Usually it's just me putting out all the bongos and all that. But
yeah, I think Godiva was pretty mental. I never really had anyone set up my guitar for me before. It was just pretty weird. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, next question.
Beautiful. What stage do you want to play on the most?
Just any big UK festival, so Glasgow or Reading and Leeds. I think those are just the best for me. Or Ali Pali in London.
It's got to be Reading, I reckon. Reading Festival would be mental. I think that's the thing that I'm aiming for, definitely.
yeah, Reading Festival as well.
What's been your most awkward moment performing?
We played the set and then they were like, oh, play another song, and we were like, what else can we play? So we decided to play this song that we like first learnt as a band called Tyrants by CATFISH, and then we like, I start playing it and I'm like, I couldn't play it. So I was like playing random notes, and I just like wanted the ground to just eat me up. I feel like at Scouting for Girls, did you see them two ladies at the front? They were massive Scouting for Girls fans. Looked like they were about to fall asleep to our set, but it was funny. Like I was just like staring them out the whole time. But if you're watching this, ladies, I've got some free tickets for you to come to our next gig.
Every time things go wrong that are out of your control, and you just have to blind panic of figuring out what to do next.
Just before, I think it was in the Sunflower Lounge, we played. We were playing Time Will Tell, and there's quite a big solo in it, which is the main part of the song, and I decided to step on my lead and it came out my guitar, so I was there trying to stumble over my guitar trying to get my lead back.
No one's going to turn away at that moment. Everyone's like staring at you, so it's awkward, isn't it? It's awkward. All the eyes are on you.
How did you guys meet?
We all went to the same secondary school, Cannon Court. Me and Rob were in the same year. Dan and Sam were in the year below, and we all played in soul band together at school. That was the jazz band at school. Oh yeah, Rob and Dan are brothers, so they met from birth.
Okay, it's been around 2 years since you released your debut single, Moving On. Did you ever think you'd be so successful when you were sitting around and writing it?
No, not really. I think that original tune was kind of just like, the chord progression was wrote in my bedroom, and then we kind of jammed it out in our old guitarist's loft. Do you remember for the first time? Sorry to say that, Sam. You're the number one, mate. But yeah, we kind of jammed it out, and we were just like, there was no lyrics, there was no anything to it. And then I feel like we had to make it a song because we were coming up to playing our first gig, like properly in the collie. And then we didn't have enough songs, so we kind of just like salvaged this thing together. And I think one of your friends came to watch us, didn't he? And he was like, you should get it recorded. So we recorded it with him. Kind of made the lyrics up on that day, as I normally do. And then, yeah, we just kind of sandwiched together, threw it out as just something to be proud of. And then I feel like when we started playing in Birmingham and places like that, things kind of started taking off a little bit when we were getting feedback from people and asked to play some decent shows. But depends what you call successful. I don't think we're successful yet. But I feel like, personally, I'm dreaming so much bigger than this. This is, but not that we're not grateful. Like, we love playing these gigs. Like, this is amazing, but we want to keep going bigger. So yeah.
Your band is at the front of the Coventry music scene. What does it feel like to carry the expectation?
Daunting.
Terrifying.
Feels nice.
I don't really see us as carrying the Cov music scene, to be fair.
So many great bands like Free Galaxy, Mara Falls, The Ellipsis, Everything Aside. There's so many, but you didn't really realise until Dan Connolly built Live Loud. And then I feel like everyone started coming together and it was like, this is the start of maybe a music scene building again.
Sort of take inspiration from them, or?
Every time we watch another band, I'm always learning something new. I don't really watch bands for the enjoyment. I kind of just like stare at people like, how are you doing this? Like, what can I do differently? It's kind of like, yeah, it's like a lesson.
Well, I hear things that I like and I want to try to get them into songs, but...
We basically just steal each other's tunes. Like, we rip off Free Galaxy so many times. So, yeah.
Is there any pressure that comes with representing the city?
We're always like plugging Coventry everywhere we go. Like, these lot always tell me, like, you've said the word Coventry too many times. It's like, you need to just stop saying it, like, no one cares. But I care, so, like, I just keep saying it. I mean, do you feel pressure?
No, I feel it's just good to be able to get the name Coventry out there again, because everyone, even bands from Coventry, say they're a Birmingham band.
I feel like it's so easy to put yourself under that Birmingham umbrella where there's a bigger scene and then you just kind of accepted in that and you instantly probably have a little bit more success because there's a bigger scene around you. But we love playing in Birmingham and love the Birmingham scene in that, but we still want to make Coventry, we still want to make a scene here and kind of build something from the ground up, so yeah.
What's next for the band?
Yeah, I feel like we're just going to record a lot next year, play a lot of gigs. Going to try and play outside of Cov in the West Midlands, maybe do a little mini tour, record a lot of tunes and just hone the craft. I'm going to keep writing songs. I've been informed that I need to stop like doing other things and just like focus on writing songs rather than like making t-shirts and stuff. Which is it's nice, but when you accidentally order way too much, you end up in the I won't say it.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.
All too hard. Or could you take it all?